Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shauna and this channel is all about homeschool and motherhood. And if you like that kind of content, I hope that you will consider hitting that red subscribe button. But today we are going to be doing a small review and flip through of Masterbooks Math Lessons for a Living Education Volume 2. This video is actually going to be part of a series that I'm doing where I cover all of the curriculum that we have from last year and this year, and I just do a review and flip through for you guys. I know that it's helpful to see inside the books, and sometimes you can't always see inside the books. So I hope that this will help you as you're, starting to plan your curriculum for next year. And let's get into it. Grab a cup of coffee. I'm going to flip the camera around. All right, everyone, this is Masterbooks Math Lessons for a Living Education Level 2 Revised Edition. One of the tips that I will give you is I personally like to go throughout and put these little tabs at the 9-week mark, just so you kind of know, like, okay, we're a quarter of the way through the semester, we're halfway through the year, and things like that. It helps me. I thought that might be a helpful tip for you. So as you open it, you get the scope and sequence of everything that you're going to be covering each week within the curriculum. Here's some information on the course. It explains the importance of copy work. And then just basically like a suggested daily schedule. So this is a 36-week course. It's designed to be 30 minutes per lesson, done 5 days a week. And it is a Charlotte Mason styled curriculum. So what I like about that a lot is the fact that we do a block schedule for our homeschool. So 2 days a week we do math and science, and then 2 days a week we do history and language arts, and then 4 days we do Bible study. So we do a 4-day-a-week homeschool, so then that way on our 5th day we can just focus going to a co-op and, because they're learning things there as well, and then we just kind of have like a fun day on that 5th day. So one of the things that I really like about the gentle approach of Masterbooks is my son can easily do 2 or 3 lessons one day and then 2 or 3 lessons the following day. And it's not too much to where, it stresses his brain out, and by the end of the day he's done with learning and he doesn't want to be, taking in any more, new information. It's not like that at all. So I really appreciate Masterbooks' approach in this area. Now, this book on their website at the time of filming is $35.99. And they also offer a teaching companion book for $15.99. Now, I will say that math is where I shine as well as my son. So I did not feel the need to get the teaching companion book. I think that if you're just looking for a way to save money with homeschooling, and you don't have a problem with math, then you don't really need to get the teaching companion in order to teach it. With that said, I don't know if they include, a lot of really great tips and tricks that would just make teaching easier. I'm sure it would, because Masterbooks is just a wonderful curriculum company, and all of the things that we have purchased from them have been a blessing. Now, they do offer a look inside of their books. I have not clicked on the teaching companion, so I have not seen if they offer a look inside of that book. So I'm only assuming here, but if you are interested in having a book for you that can just help you teach math in, an easier to learn way, and to maybe even refresh yourself, then I think that it's definitely worth going to their website and checking out to see if they offer a look inside and just learning a little bit more about that specific book. They also offer free assessments on their website, which I really, really like, because when we first decided to start homeschooling, I was certain that my son was going to be in starting with Masterbooks Math Level 3. But after doing their assessment, it was recommended by their assessment that he stick with Level 2. And I will say that I do feel like after we have gone through Level 2 and Level 3, that assessment was spot on. I think that it really helped just kind of solidify some of the knowledge that he needed and the concepts that he had already learned, but that he just needed a little bit more building on before we jumped up to Level 3. And you know, as we were going through Level 2, I was also kind of feeling like, oh wow, you know, like this is kind of easy. I feel like he really just like knows everything, and you know, kind of let's pick up the pace. But once you get to Level 3, like it's a whole new ball game. So if you're going through Level 2 and you're feeling like, all right, enough with the addition and subtraction and the money, like my kid knows this, just stay the course and trust in it. And, you know, obviously we can change whenever we feel the need to change, but I really do think that it's solidifying a really good foundation, because once you get to the Level 3 book, your child is multiplying and dividing and working with larger numbers. So I feel like if they walk into that with a really firm foundation in just like the basics, then they're going to do great. The course objectives for this curriculum is your child will be reviewing addition and subtraction and basic numbers up to 100. They will be covering word problems, money, and time. And they will be reading bar and line graphs as well as basic measurement. If you hear water going on in the background, it is because my tower garden is watering itself, so please excuse that sound. They work a lot with place values in this book. So this book will also cover place values. They do what's called a place value village. They will do regrouping. They will cover measurement with a thermometer. There's actually some fun little like activities to do with a thermometer. So you will want to make sure that at some point that you grab a thermometer to use, whether you grab it from, you know, the Dollar Tree or, you know, Target, Walmart, whatever. I would definitely recommend having one on hand. One of the things that really helped us in this book as well is I bought a, you know, like child's play money set on Amazon. So when my child was going through the money facts, he was literally able to count it out because it had things that looked just like quarters. You know, it was like play quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies, and then it had $1, $5, $20, and I think $100 bill. So it really just helped him to really like visualize and understand the concepts of money by having those manipulatives in hand. I also did like a fun little activity with him where for a week or two, I gave him so much of the play money, and every time he wanted a snack, he had to pay me. So I would give him, you know, okay, you can have an apple, but the apple is $1.27. So just something completely random that would really have to have him think about what are all the different ways that you could give me $1.27. So if you're looking for some type of activity to help your child learn money, I definitely suggest getting some of that on Amazon. They even have some recipes that you can make just to help you learn fractions and things like that. They also have you make, I forgot what his name was. It's been a while. But, oh, Mr. Measure. And let me focus the book. So they also have you make a Mr. Measure activity. And there are certain things, like materials that you will need for this book. So if you purchase it, make sure that you check out the materials at the beginning of the book before you actually start your homeschool year, just so you can make sure that you have everything on hand instead of getting to a lesson and you're like, oh no, I've got to load everybody up in the car and go get some some little like Bradnell things. I don't even know what they're called, but those like little like butterfly punchers where you poke it through the paper and then you expand it and it kind of like butterflies out. And as the curriculum comes to an end, they do start with their review weeks. So this one is a review of money. This one is a review of time and temperature. This is a review of addition and subtraction fact families. And then they have, a manipulative section. Some of the pages from this portion of the book are missing because we did use it, but it will have, like little coffee beans, and they have the number 100 on them, so you use those as groups of 100. And then they had a place value village. They have my 100s chart. They have this, just like little number cards. And that is it for this book. I'm going to turn around the camera now. All right, everyone, that is it. I hope this review helped you. If it did, please let me know down below in the comments. Did you like this style of a review? Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Or would you like to see something a little bit more in depth? If you did want to see, a review of more of like my thoughts and feelings on the curriculum, you can go ahead and check down in the description bar. I did a review at the beginning of the year prior to me using their volume 3, and I kind of do like a little bit of a, my feelings on things. But it's a video that is like all master books. So it has level 2 and level 3 for their math, their language arts, and then their level 1 and 2 more than words books. So if you're interested in that, I will do a little card up here, but I will also do a link down below to the description, in the description bar. If you have used this book, what are some of the pros and cons that you found to it? Let's help others who are, trying to nail down their curriculum choices and just kind of getting, different feedback from different parents. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, hit that red subscribe button, share this video with your friends who might be considering, using masterbooks or just looking for curriculum in general for next year. And I'll see you again later. Bye.